Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. It's a lovely Wednesday morning and we are here and we are going to continue with our Hero Spotlight Marathon. So for today, we are going to discuss about April. Let's go back to the journals button, Heroes, and then we are going to choose the Legendary tab. So yesterday, our last hero was Nika, and today we are going to discuss about her sister, April.
I did a good job, didn't I?
First, we are going to check out her skill set. The passive is Battlefield Healer. Increases attack speed of all allies by 3 upon receiving damage. Stacks up to 10 times. Then, the first skill is Zone Collapse. Deals 89% damage to all enemies and grants heal over time that heals ally with the lowest current health by 15% of own maximum health every turn for 5 turns. So this works only for one ally. And then the second skill, Sky's Doors, heals all allies by 34% of own max health and grants a barrier equal to 34% of own max health to all allies for 14 turns. 34%, so that's really huge. No wonder April is also one of those fate cores or heroes that everyone is looking for or wanting to have, especially for those players who are using the Lenombe Nation team. So we are here in the hero introduction. You can see April. She has this key as her weapon and it looks like it's a compass on the upper part and it has this crystal. It really looks nice. She wears this sailor suit and she has these big ears just like Nika. Now for the illustration, you can see here Marinos Island Marine Healer, April. This is the default mode and this is the battle mode. Now we are going to check out the skill preview. First is the basic attack. Now we are going to check out the first skill.
No mercy for you! Prepare!
Okay, that will grant heal over time. Now the second skill.
Let's cheer up!
That's really one of the nicest skill animation I've seen in Exos Heroes. You can see there's this door in the sky that just opened and clearly you can see the light effects. We are now going to check out the hero story. It says here, Cleric April, sex is female, nation, Lenombe, hero tier, legendary or legendary grade hero, element is light, she is 16 years old, race, Tori clan. Position support or support type hero. Birthday is on March 16. A Marinos Island Marine Healer. When April was a child, she lost her father in an airship crash. Glenn adopted her with Nika and Leafy. Growing up in a harsh situation and having to care for her siblings made April a precocious child. This stemmed for her desire to act more like an adult deep down. She doesn't blame others for her circumstance. Not even Glenn, who was in charge of operating the airship that crashed and killed her father. So, definitely, April, Nika, and Leafy are blood sisters because it also happens that she's inside the airplane which crashed, which also Glenn is operating. And as far as I can remember, I think Glenn's wife is also a passenger of that airship. So operating the airship that crashed and killed her father. Rather, she thanks Glenn for taking care of her and her siblings and consoles him to prevent Glenn from feeling guilty. She joined Marinos Island Navy with Nika due to Glenn's situation of having to care for 3 kids by himself. The reason for joining the Navy of Marinos Island, which is further unlike Lenombe, was because her father was in Marinos Navy before he became an adventurer. So just like the same description as of Nika's when it comes to this part. So definitely they have the same father, which means they are really blood sisters. Now April works as a healer in the Navy. Due to her magical healing and medical knowledge, April is as good as even the priests who work in a temple of the metropolitan city. She earned the respect and credibility from her fellow members despite her young age. Once a year, April gets a vacation and returns to the village of Lenombe, where Glenn and Leafy lives. Every time she comes back home, April presents Leafy with great deal of naval souvenirs and fills the house with naval supplies. Now that's really thoughtful of her. I guess Leafy is the one staying with Glenn because Leafy is the youngest. So she cannot work yet, unlike April and Nika. So that's the hero story of April. Now we are going to check out her fate course. I think she has 2 fate cores. Her gold fate core is here under the Synergy or Idol fate core theme. As you can see, April is one of the gold fate cores in this theme. Millennial Star April. April, who has become an idol in the parallel world of a new timeline. As the eldest and the leader of the trio group, she maintains the image of an innocent and gentle girl. But in truth, she is quite strict toward her sisters. And for her passive, you can see this additional little star decreases damage received by 10% of each living ally besides self for 12 turns at the start of round. Reduces up to 40% damage. And the gold special passive or gold fate core special passive is Sweet Smile. Increases effect receipts of allies equipped with Idol Team Fate Core by 10%. As you can see, everyone over here in this list will be able to benefit from this, as long as they are within April's team or together with April. So, as you can see, this little star, this only works for the 3 sisters such as Nika and Leafy. Because for the adults like Jinai, it's Superstar. So you can see, it's different from April's. And if you're going to check out the other members here who are adults or who are more mature, they have the Superstar passive of the Idol Fate Core team. See? Superstar. But when it comes to Nika and Leafy, you are going to see the little star passive. So this is quite unique. Now we are going to go back to April and we are going to check her out further here in the hero introduction. So she is grown up just like her sisters, and you can see the ribbon is actually gold and the accessory over here, which is a star, is actually gold. So Nika and Leafy also have similar like this accessory, but it has a different color. She even has a small microphone here, so just like a K-pop idol. For the appearance effect,
Hello, I am April.
Millennial Star April. Then this is the default mode, and this is the battle mode. And then for the exclusive equipment, you can see this one. It really looks nice, right? I really want to get this. It has this star, and actually the star is floating, and it has this little crown with a ribbon. Now we are going to check out the exclusive equipment. It's called Particle Star. April's exclusive equipment. This star-shaped staff shines brighter than the spotlights. The shining star particles mesmerize the audience during her shows. You can purchase this for 20,000 ses, and her attack will be increased by 30 and combat power by 10,000 once this is equipped on her. Actually, I think I'm going to buy this one because my guildmates and I were discussing about our ses, because currently, as you can see, I have here 125,759. So we were discussing for a few days already, what are we going to do with our excess ses? So I think I'm going to purchase this one because I think it's been a year already that I was really hoping to get this one, but you know, I was just saving my ses a lot, so I haven't noticed that I really wanted this exclusive equipment. But now I think I'm going to get this later because this really looks nice. You can see it's spinning. Now we are going to check out the skill preview. Okay, this is the basic attack, and you can see there are twinkling stars. So I don't know if this is the effect of the exclusive equipment, but it really looks nice.
I will do
This is
my
the first
best,
skill.
so stay tuned. It's time to have fun.
Very nice effect. Then the second skill.
Leave it to me. I will
You can see the
prepare
sisters,
best show.
3 of them in the stage. And it's like you can hear them singing in the background. Very, very nice skill animation. It really looks beautiful. So that's the gold Fate Core of April. Now we are going to check out the orange Fate Core, which I clearly remember I have one. So she and her sisters are like having the same kind of outfit or design. So since yesterday we discussed about Nika, she has this other Christmas costume. So definitely, as you can see, April and Leafy also has the Christmas costume. So it so happens that I happen to get this costume for free. We have this Orange Fate Core selective Orange Fate Core selector ticket of some sort. So we can get this for free, but if you're going to get this now, or if you want to get this now, you really have to purchase this one with real money. As you can see, this cost about 1,500 blue crystals. Santa April. April from the parallel world who always bring gifts to kids at nearby orphanages. Every holiday season, every winter, April visits nearby orphanages and spends time with kids as the Santa of the day. I'm having a difficult time pronouncing orphanage. And since this is an orange Fate Core, there are no changes when it comes to the passive or the 2 skills. We're going to check this out further over here. As you can see, she has this Santa hat, but I don't know, maybe this is part of her hair? It's covered with snow, so I don't quite get it. Maybe this is part of her hair. And she has this green ribbon as a leg accessory. It looks cute. This is the illustration. It says here, Santa April. This is the default mode. And this is the battle mode. And this is one of the orange Fate Core that has an exclusive equipment. You can see. It looks pretty nice. And you can purchase this over here in the exclusive equipment button. It costs about 15,000 ses. Just like the other exclusive equipments, if once you are going to equip this with your character, their attack will be increased by 30 and combat power will be increased by 10,000. April's exclusive equipment. This weapon bears mystical powers that can guess what children want. That's really nice. I guess you won't be able to have a hard time in deciding what gifts you're going to give to those children. So we're just going to equip this exclusive equipment, and let's check the skill preview. This is the basic attack. You can see there are confettis, red and green ones. This is the, effect.
No mercy for you.
The first skill.
Prepare.
I think I just saw sugar canes. This is the second skill.
Let's cheer up.
Lots of confettis. Oh, so as you can see, when the door opened, a lot of gifts fell from the sky. That's really nice. So this is the orange Fate Core of April. So when it comes to Fate Cores, she only has 2. Now let's go to the Manage Heroes
I am
button.
the King's Guard. You won't defeat
And
me.
I have
With me
April
at
over
last,
here.
There won't ever be any problems.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm pretty sure you can hear the background noise. I think there's an ambulance that just passed by. So as you can see, I have April over here. And I just dyed her outfit to this. I think the name of this color is Aurora, from the Aurora Borealis. So this is what it looks like. It's really shiny and sparkly, and I really like it. As you can see, I have just one copy of the Gold Fate Core of April, and I also have the Orange Fate Core of April. I also had the chance to get this for free before, when the exclusive equipment was really easy to get. So I'm pretty sure I already tell you this a couple of times how I get it. So before, we used to farm the Holy Dragon grounds, and you can get this Holy Dragon relics, wherein you can craft this in the Door to Creation. You can get random exclusive equipment, and one of them is this. I happen to have a lot of copies, but then there's this function wherein you can actually craft and get a random exclusive equipment if you're going to craft two exclusive equipment of the same grade. So I was just thinking, let's say this is an orange orange exclusive equipment, right? So you can craft this using another orange exclusive equipment. So if it's something like from the Black Fate Core exclusive equipment, you cannot do this. Only of the same grade or type. Okay, we're not going to discuss about the artifact anymore, but we are going to proceed with the equipment. So I equipped April with Dash set and Vitality set. Well, it's supposed to be, I'm planning to use 3 sets of Vitality set, but I think I want to make her speedy. That's why I used Dash set instead. As you can see, we're here. Okay, let's focus on the 3 major pieces of equipment, which are the gloves, accessories, and the boots, because they have this unique main option or main stat wherein you can actually change. Whereas for the weapon, helmet, and the armor, the main option of these gears are fixed. So for the gloves, I choose HP in percent. And I remember just one day before the bad news, I happened to change my April's gears, and I was really happy because I was able to get this. You see, it has effect resist. Since she's a frontliner or a super type hero, therefore she's up front, we want to make her tanky in order for her to last long. And in order for her to last long and to heal her allies frequently. So I have the main stat, HP in percent. You can see the 4 substats, which are effect resist, critical hit rate, attack speed, and defense. So I think this is a 4/4 gear. You can see everything is in percent except for attack speed, because really, attack speed is in flat number or whole number. When it comes to the accessory, I have here effect resist as the main stat because I don't want her to be affected with the status effects such as modification, stun, poison, provoke, and it kinda really works because you can see here in the stats, my effect resist is at 119%. So that's a bigger chance for her not to get afflicted with status effect. Her speed is 185. Not that really speedy, but it's already okay. So for the substats, you can see defense, effect hit. Yep, that's good. And then critical hit damage, critical hit rate. So this is not really 100% yet because I was still ongoing in changing the gears of my main hero. So I was planning to get something like defense, effect resist, more HP than defense and attack speed. So it has to do something with this because remember, she has this one, buffs, heal over time, heals ally with the lowest current health by 15% of own max health. So, and also this one, don't forget the S2. This is very important, and this is one of the factors that make April really strong as a healer. Heals all allies 34% of own max health. So here we go again, of own max health, and then grants a barrier equal to 34% of own max health. So definitely we need to make April's HP as high as we can. So it's better when it comes to the substat. Look for something that has a lot of HP in percent. Like this one for the boots, instead of speed, I put defense. It could be HP in percent as well. Her HP over here, one is in flat number or whole number, while the other one is in percent. And as you can see, attack is flat, so therefore I should be changing this one as well. Again, let's look for something that has a lot of HP in percent, defense in percent, effect resist also in percent, and some attack speed. I guess she doesn't have any debuff, right? Okay, so therefore, we don't need effect hit. They should beat gun. It should be effect resist. Okay? And when it comes to other gears, like you want to experiment or to mix and match, you can go for more vitality set. Again, it could be 3 sets of vitality set. Again, vitality set are 2-piece set, so you can go 2, 4, 6. You can also go for fortification set. You can mix vitality set with fortification set, or you can mix the 3 2-piece set such as vitality set, fortification set, and effect resist set. That would be good. Just don't forget about the main stat, which is this one. And also for the accessories, the main stat, and for the boots. And since she is under Lenombe, it would be best if you're going to max Rakel's signature force, and I'm very proud of it because I was able to max the signature force of Rakel a long time ago. So every hero under Lenombe will be able to benefit from this. And also when it comes to Blue Fate Core, you also need Rakel's Blue Fate Core, because this particular Blue Fate Core will give buffs to all heroes under Lenombe. And I also happen to fusion that for at 5 or level 5, and I'm very proud of that.
With the 3 of us, there won't ever be any problem.
And also, since she's a Blue Fate Core, I mean support type hero, therefore you need Blue Fate Core Kaya, because
Should I
she
sing
gives
another
buffs
one?
to heroes as long as they are support type. And also don't forget about the Unleash Potential board, because that's really important for every hero.
Look forward. With the 3 of us, there won't ever be
So
any
that will be all, guys, for today. We discussed about April. Let's continue on the next video and let's discuss more heroes here in our channel. So please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel and also for my YouTube channel as well, where you can see all of my mobile games and console game adventures. This is Bear Gaming. Have a great day, everyone.